So I hosted this podcast, the Emerge podcast, which maybe we mentioned at the very beginning of the conversation. And I spoke to all these like very beautiful people, thinkers, philosophers, practitioners, teachers, with an eye towards like, I was like 25 or something. I was like, what is going on? Like, what do I do? It seems very confusing. This world seems very confusing. And it also seems like we're not doing it right. Like we're not being together in a way that is meaningfully responding to the depth and pervasiveness of the problems that we're facing. Like it takes work to even recognize the problems, a lot of work actually. And the kind of overlapping consensus that I both received from the people I spoke with and started to develop in myself is that the metacrisis is best understood as a kind of failure of intimacy, and the response is one that will look something like a religious response. Specifically, as you say, the invocation, the evocation, the recentering of value of sacred world at the center of what generates culture. And to get people there, to even like set up the prior justification so that people can see that clearly, takes a lot of work because people are very, very confused right now. And so what I'm trying to do with my writing is like figure out a way to like push, inspire, invite people to see that. Because then once we see that, we can start collaborating and we can build things and take over infrastructure and change culture. And we need to do it very quickly, actually. But the good news is that reality, value, sacred world organizes us much better than delusion organizes the people that are currently in power. And so if we can get enough people who actually can see this clearly and are operating according to reality, I have a lot of faith that we can pull a rabbit out of a hat. But, there's not much time and we should get to it.
Amen. Yeah, let's get to it. Yeah.